Hi everyone, this here is a 2016 Honda CR-V and I'm going to review it. So before I review, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we have loads of content coming. We're doing this for a reason, as I've said before. So yeah, please do subscribe. Anyway, I'm Shyamanand and you're watching Hyper Automobiles. Let's start off this review by talking about the design of the CR-V. And undoubtedly, I don't know why, but I think this is the best looking CR-V Honda's ever made. Because straightforward, it looks like the 2012 Honda City's big brother, I would say, because you have these long elongated, headlights which, go like an arrow to the end, they attach. And you have the three-way split grille with a huge Honda logo over here. And then when the bumper is huge with the fog lights over here. And the good thing about Honda is no fakery anywhere. So no fake ones. You can see the radiator over there. Coming to the side, it has a very good side profile as well, because as you see, even the window borders are in chrome treatment. Mirrors are huge and they have a sleek indicator light over here. Even the door handles are finished in chrome, not black, so it's pretty much completely chrome even here. And what wheels do you get? So you get 17s as standard, and this one is equipped with 17s. Another thing is all four wheels come with disc brakes. All are disc brakes. Even the alloy wheel designs look very cool. They have this 3D touch to them. Coming out to the back obviously. Now this doesn't look like a 2012 Honda City. This looks more of a Jazz because you have these elongated tail lights which run all the way from the top to the bottom, and that's a good touch, I feel. And they spread to the side. That's very nice. You have the CR-V badging over here in chrome, Honda over here, all the regular necessary badgings. Honda badging over here. You have a rear wiper, which is nice. And even the rear windshield is actually pretty medium. It's not that huge, it's perfect. As you can see, it has a shark fin antenna over there. And even the bumper is pretty huge. You have this matte black finish. Under that, you have the exhaust. So it's a single exhaust. You have the towing hook over here. And yeah, that's about the design. Let's get over the interior of the car. This is the key fob of the car. You have the Honda logo over here in chrome, beautiful. And then in the back, you have two buttons. That is unlock, lock, and this is for emergency. It ejects the key. You can go in. Now, coming to the interior of the CR-V, let's again start with the steering wheel. The steering wheel, as you can see, no flat bottom, very simple steering wheel with steering mounted controls. All are physical buttons. And yeah, the thickness is also very appropriate. As you can see, it has airbag over here. And then it has airbags over here, curtain airbags, which is very nice. And then here you have the stalks for the lights, stalks for the wipers, and then here are the gauges. So the gauges, yes, the main one is the speedometer, which goes to 220. It goes to, the top speed is around 170 to 80, somewhere over there. Here you have the fuel gauge, and here you have the tachometer / rev counter. And here it shows, this is very nice, it shows in which mode you are in, parking, reverse, neutral, which one you're in. That's very nice. And yes, this is a 6-speed automatic gearbox with sport mode, which is very interesting. And that's why, just like the Jazz, you get paddles behind the wheel. That is so very nice. Now, coming to the infotainment system of the car. So the infotainment system, it's kind of split into two halves. You have a small one over here, which is not touch. It just shows the time, that's it. And you can store something over here, nothing much. So this is the infotainment system of the Honda CR-V. And yes, it has touch. It is not only buttons, as you can see. You have touch, and honestly, it's not that laggy. And then you can go to home. You have all these options over here. You have settings, phone, info, audio. You can go to settings, go back. Yeah, it's kind of laggy, but yes, like for this car was priced at around 23 lakhs, so it's not that laggy. And yeah, that's about the infotainment system. Just below the infotainment system, you have the climate controls, and climate controls are also pretty much only buttons. They have a digital display over here. So if you want a fan speed, you have to push this. And then if you want the higher fan speeds, you can go up, low, low. And then if you want, all the normal climate controls. Here you have automatic climate controls. Here you have a vanity mirror, which is very nice, with a light coming, sensor light, which is very nice, awesome. That's very nice. And then over here you have typical Honda soft close. Pure, awesome. I love that. And even the doors feel very, very, very premium, because as you can see, even the door handles in the interior also are chromed. They're chromed. And door bins. So door bins, you get lot of storage. You have little storage over here and a lot over here. Here you can keep easily around 750 ml bottles. You have small space to keep your hand maybe, and the armrest is beautiful. It's in this kind of artificial leather finish. It's awesome. You have the power window controls, all are power windows, power window lock and all those. Even the window size is actually pretty medium. It's not that huge like the Santro or something. And as you can see, this has a econ button. So what this does is when you press this, there is a light that comes in the speedometer and it activates a mode in which car doesn't produce a lot of emissions and it is very environment friendly. Even the dashboard trim, if you see, you have kind of a gloss finish that runs all over the interior. That looks so beautiful, which runs like this and goes till here. It looks very nice. You have a glove box over here, and yes, it is one huge glove box. It doesn't open that wide, but it's very deep, so you can fit a lot of things over there. That's about the glove box. And then over here, the center console. Now this gets interesting because this is a very different center console, and here I don't know what you can keep. Nothing almost, but here you have a power outlet, 12-volt power outlet to charge your phones maybe. Here's two small storage spaces, and here, oh my god, another storage space. So you have 3 cup holders, 1, 2, 3. Again, so one is smaller than the other. You can't find out, but yes, that's something like that. Even closing it is satisfying. So this thing, yeah, it's very satisfying, you know. It opens like this, closes like this. It's awesome. Coming here in the center armrest, there is a lot of space, to be honest. You have a lot of space. It's very deep. You have some power outlets over here. Again, a 12-volt power outlet. You have some USB ports. You have 2 USB ports. You have a HDMI port, which is very unusual. You don't get it everywhere, and it's very deep. Even the cushioning is very nice. Even the seats are very comfortable. As you can see, headroom is fine. And even legroom, you can adjust it, but yeah, it's fine. And then as you can see over here, you get power adjusted seats, so they are not manually adjusted. You go back, it goes back. You push this front, it goes front. You can recline it. Now, before we finish the front seats, I really want to finish the front seats off with the sunroof. So yes, this comes with a sunroof. You can open it over here. Yes, it is not panoramic. That is one disappointing thing, but I think that's fine. You still get an electric sunroof. Button over here, you have to keep pulling it, and yeah, it's pretty slow, but you have a full sunroof over here. Now it's completely open. Yeah, that's beautiful. You can, again, you have to just push it back to bring it back, and it's beautiful. And then you have to close this thing. I love it. It's awesome. You have a special sunglass holder. Beautiful. Special sunglass holder. That's awesome. And you can just close it like that. Again, very satisfying. Yeah, that's about the front seats. Let's get on the back seats. Now coming to the back seats of the car, I have to tell this. The doors open super wide and it's very easy to get in. So because it's even a high car, so you can just put your feet here. That's it. You just slide in. That's it. Now coming to the rear seats. Now this is where the game begins. So first thing, lots of headroom, loads and loads of headroom, loads of knee room, loads of leg room. You can stretch it how much ever you want. It's awesome. Here, as you can see, you have 2 AC vents in the settings over here. Even the doors, as you can see, they open wide, as I said before. Chrome treatment over here. Small place you keep your hand. Armrest again finished in the same artificial leather. You can keep a huge bottle over here, but only one, sadly. You have the speakers over here. And then I have to say, oh, it's so damn spacious. Again, you have the grab handles over here. And here you have this, again, the center armrest. It's kind of expandable. You have that over here. And 2 cup holders. So decent. You can keep your hand nicely. So this has a 60-40 split seats. So this is 40 and this is 60. Yes, there is no hump. So it's flat floor, just like the XUV500. Complete flat floor. And now, question, can you fit a third person over here? And the answer is, you can. Loads of legroom, loads of knee room, loads of headroom, everything loads. So you can easily fit. You have the light over here, another light. So you have one over there. You have a light over here. Just like the Jazz, you can operate them by pushing it. And yeah, the light over here. Again, the headlight is also very soft. The window area is pretty huge, so kids can see outside very well. You have all adjustable headrests, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all are adjustable headrests. This one is kind of bulged. I don't know. The headrest is, oh, it's surprisingly good. It's very nice. You can rest your head neck over here. You have storage space over here behind the seats. Very easy to open, easy to operate, very deep, very nice. And that's about the back. Let's get on the boot of the car. Now coming to the boot, you have a release over here, a boot release over here to push this, and then it comes up. And yes, hydraulics takes it away. Hydraulics over here. So what you get here is 590 liters of boot space, which is a lot. It's like 70 liters more than what you get in the city. That's very nice. Here beneath this you have a spare wheel, 17-inch, awesome. Here it's so very easy to fold the rear seats because you don't have to pull them and push them and do all those. So there is one way you can do this. You can't manually do it, but if you don't want to do it, just pull this lever and then push it. That's pretty much it. Then you can pull. So that is a 40 split. Coming to the 60 split, pull this over here, and yeah, it just goes. Because I had, I'll just show that in a minute. And now with the rear seats folded, 60-40 split, you get 1670 liters of boot space with the seats folded, which is enormous liters of boot space. You have a lot of space. You can fold anything. Even the loading lip is not too much, so you can just push things through easily, which is very nice. And here you have kind of a folding parcel tray. You just fold it and keep it in the slots over here. Yeah, that's pretty good. So you have a kind of, so this is a soft parcel tray. It's not a hard one which you get in the i10 and all, not that one. And when your work's done, you just have to pull it back and it goes back. That's awesome. And you have a net over here just to stuff more things. A net over here, you can hang something over here, so you can handle 3 kgs over here, 3 kgs over here. Now let me show you guys the intelligent thing between folding these rear seats, because as you see, not all cars fold seats like this, because you get this over here and this is actually the backrest of the rear seats. Push them back. As you can see here, this is empty. You have to push the headrest back, and here you can see the mechanism. You just have to, that's about it. And same thing over here, you just have to pull this over here back and that fits, and here, that's it. And that's awesome. That the engineering behind that is awesome. It's just simply awesome. Coming to the engine, yes, it's already open. I'm not opening it. I have to say first, it's a very well maintained engine. And yeah, so let's get on the specs of the engine. So this, I'm just laying it right away. This is the highest variant you could get with the CRV, which is the 2.4 liter automatic 4WD. It gives power to all the 4 wheels. It's 4-wheel drive, and yes, it's a 2.4 liter, so that says it. So what you get here is a 2.4 liter naturally aspirated inline 4 engine, which produces 190 horsepower and 226 Newton meters of torque. So yes, the output is pretty good, but I feel that for a 2.4 liter engine, they could have tweaked the horsepower a little bit. That would have been good. But yeah, it's fine. You have insulation over here so that the bond doesn't get hot. That's about the engine. Let's get on to the final verdict of the car. Coming to the final verdict of the car, what do I think of the car? So personally, I think that if you are looking for a 2016 CRV, you have to, I'll recommend you to buy it right now. But the thing is, if you are buying one, it's always better to go for the top spec one, for the highest spec out one, which is the 2.4 liter 4WD automatic. So if you're buying a 2016 CRV, go for the highest spec one, second hand, because honestly, you won't get looks like this anywhere. Don't you agree with me? Because it's a very beautiful looking car. It's just like the City, but you know, a larger one, very elegant, because it's the highest spec variant. You get a sunroof too. So yeah, if you are planning to get one, you should get one right now. That's what we think of the car. Let us know what you think about the car in the comments below. As always, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because we have loads of content coming. We're doing this for a reason, as I said before. Thank you.